Smart automation, better business. Learn how to optimize your business with Solved.
Let's jump in. Let's talk really quick about a couple news items. So first thing, wanted to talk about the new 4.0 image generation from OpenAI. So this is pretty cool. The base model that you'll be talking to when you open up ChatGPT is GPT 4.0. That was initially pitched as like, this is a big deal, big step forward in multimodal AI, meaning it can accept images, text, people talking to it, basically every format as input, and then output in several formats as well, including like voice, text, and images. So we got text, and then like months passed and we got voice. We got the advanced voice mode, which is cool. And then now it's been like, I think over a year later, and we just finally got the image generation that was kind of like promised initially, but worth the wait. Have you used this at all?
The image generation?
Yeah.
I have a little bit, not much, mostly just for like social media graphics.
Yeah. The news around this image model is like the internet in like one day turned everything into Studio Ghibli animation. Not sure if have you ever seen any of those movies, Spirited Away?
Yeah. My wife and kids are big fans. So.
Yeah, we are too. Actually, I say I am. I can't get my kids into it. I think it's too spooky. But anyways, huge fan of Miyazaki's work and all of that. But it's wild. Just like in one day, every single meme and reference was just turned into this. I believe was generated by Mike Tyson. So anyway, it's just totally wild. Obviously, like it has the ability to like take an input image or reference like a celebrity or something, which that's kind of all new. I did this. I've got a podcast on the side, and I created some like covers for the podcast using actual images of me and the other two guys that do it. And so it was wild. It's a big step forward in what you can do. But a couple highlights: text. It's very good at outputting text. That's one of the issues with, I don't know if you've run into that in the past, issues with image generators is the text like misspelled or things are out of place. So this is very good at that. Another thing is character consistency. So across multiple prompts, and it kind of shows it here, you'll have a character that you can create that stays fairly consistent. So it's not like changing dramatically between generations. So that's another thing that's pretty cool. We've got, more showing off of the text here. And the other, I think the number one thing that stood out for me is how obedient it is in terms of taking instructions. So in previous image models that I've used, it was like I would type something specific that I wanted, and then it would give me something kind of like that or sort of like in the same realm, but not nearly like, a lot of times you need precision and it just doesn't return with any precision. This one is pretty good. And some of the models, or sorry, some of the images that I've created with it, I'll say kind of exactly what I want. It gets it pretty close. Or I'll say, hey, edit this. There's 3 people in it. Make this guy, like put him in the background, like looking out the window or something. And then it does it pretty well. So I've been impressed with it. Any questions on this?
No, that's cool.
All right. Also, we've had somebody else join. I see you're off camera and muted. Would you mind introducing yourself really quick if you're available?
Hi, sorry, my name's Maria Stankite. I'm from South Bend, Indiana, and I'm looking to change careers.
Okay, that's awesome. If you wouldn't mind, you said Maria, is that right?
Yeah. Yes, okay. I can change my.
No worries. Don't even worry about it. So welcome. As you can see, there was just a couple of us in here. So these webinars, I've got 2 versions. I've got a ton of people show up and I'm giving a presentation. And then when there's fewer people, tend to like to be a little bit more conversational. So please feel free to chime in if you've got questions. If you want to stop me, we can kind of I want to make sure today you get what you need. and what you're looking for out of the webinar. If you wouldn't mind, so as a really quick outline, typically I go through some news, a general overview of how to succeed with AI at a high level, and then also like a specific use case, something that Solved has done or we've done recently, or a tool that we're playing with, and go deep. Is there anything specific you would want to know from this webinar, or specific questions on your mind?
No, I've been attending lots of webinars. I'm not really techie at all. I've been attending lots of webinars. I'm taking a course on IBM, but I still kind of don't get it.
Okay. When you say get it, you're talking AI in general?
Totally.
Yep, 100%. You're not alone there. I think we're all trying to figure it out. It's getting way better really fast, and it's hard to keep up. So yeah, please feel free to jump in with any questions. What we've just gone through here is OpenAI's new image model. So last thing on this is free. I think everybody just through the free tier of ChatGPT gets 3 images a day. And then on the pro tier, there's like, I haven't hit a limit, and I am using it. I'm having many generations a day to get what I want for those podcast covers I was talking about. So very exciting. In a nutshell,
Really quick,
really good at text. Yeah, go ahead.
Curiosity. When you say the pro tier, is that because I know there's like the $20 a month one, which is the plus tier, and then there's the like $200 a month one, which is I think the pro tier, right?
Yeah. So I misspoke. I said pro tier. I meant plus tier.
Gotcha.
Yeah, lest you be mistaken here, I am not a high roller out here with the $200 a month subscription, making do with the plus tier. But so far, I have not, well, I could change my mind on this later, but I have not had one instance where I've been like, I really wish I had the pro tier. I feel like the plus does it pretty well. So yeah, anyways, I'm not sure if I would be surprised if it's fully unlimited, but yeah, I generated probably 20 plus in a day before, and I had a problem.
Thank you so much for watching. We can't wait to help you automate your business. Please like, comment, or subscribe for more.